Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B1227 error code, also known as indicator 05, indicates an open circuit in the outside air temperature (OAT) sensor circuit of the Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. This sensor is vital as it provides information related to the outside air temperature, which is essential for the climate control system to function effectively. Located typically near the front grille, the OAT sensor must communicate accurately with the climate control unit to ensure proper temperature regulation in the vehicle cabin. When the circuit is open, the climate control system may not react appropriately, leading to discomfort for passengers or potential malfunctions. Resolving this DTC requires a systematic approach to verify the integrity of both the OAT sensor and the associated wiring. The following slides detail the error description, possible causes, symptoms, and a thorough troubleshooting process to resolve the DTC B1227. The DTC B1227 indicates that there is an open circuit in the outside air temperature sensor, which can cause the climate control system to function improperly. The OAT sensor plays a crucial role by supplying real-time temperature data to the climate control unit, allowing it to make necessary adjustments to heating and air conditioning. Situated typically at the front grille, this sensor is exposed to outside atmospheric conditions, and its accurate operation is essential for optimal climate management inside the vehicle. When the circuit is open, it fails to convey temperature information, leading to possible comfort issues for occupants. If this problem persists without remedy, it can contribute to further failures within the HVAC system. In summary, any openings or failures in this circuit can adversely impact the vehicle's climate control efficiency. The potential causes for the DTC B1227 primarily include an open circuit in the wiring that connects the OAT sensor to the climate control unit. This can stem from physical damage to the wires, exposure to moisture, or heat that deteriorates the conductor material over time. Another likely cause is a faulty outside air temperature sensor itself. If the sensor is defective, it may not provide the necessary readings, thus triggering the error code. Additionally, poor connections or loose wiring can result in intermittent failures, causing signals to be lost between the sensor and the control unit. Identifying these underlying causes is essential to restore proper function to the climate system and to ensure accurate temperature readings are transmitted to the vehicle's computer system. Symptoms associated with DTC B1227 typically include inaccurate temperature readings displayed on the climate control system, leading to either excessively hot or cold air in the cabin, irrespective of driver settings. The malfunctioning outside air temperature sensor may relay erroneous information, which in turn disrupts the operation of the HVAC, or heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. This can result in inconsistent airflow or temperature, creating an uncomfortable environment for passengers. Furthermore, if left unaddressed, the issues could escalate, leading to further than just temperature inconsistencies, potentially culminating in the HVAC system failing to operate altogether. Spotting these symptoms early can prevent the escalation of repair needs. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC B1227 involves using the Honda Diagnostics System (HDS) to clear the error code. After this is done, turn the ignition switch to the lock position and then back to the on position. This simple action resets various systems in the vehicle and prepares them for the diagnostics. Following this, run a self-diagnostic test using the HDS or climate control unit. It is important to check if DTC B1227 or indicator 05 is displayed after this process. If the error code reappears, this suggests a persistent issue that needs further investigation. If it does not, The problem may be intermittent, possibly relating to loose wires or poor connections in the sensor circuit. In the second step of troubleshooting, you need to turn the ignition switch back to the lock position again. Subsequently, remove the outside air temperature sensor from its mounting location. With it detached, you should now conduct a thorough test of the sensor to confirm its operational status. If the outside air temperature sensor is determined to be functional, then you will proceed to step 3 with the sensor still disconnected. However, if it is found to be faulty, the immediate action should be to replace the outside air temperature sensor. This step is critical to ensure that you are not dealing with a defective component that would otherwise impact the climate control system's performance. For this step, you will need to disconnect the 32P connector from the climate control unit. It is then crucial to check for continuity between two specified test points to ensure that the TAM wire is intact. Ensure that your vehicle is in the IG lock 0 position, and that both the climate control unit and the outside air temperature sensors connectors remain disconnected during this test. The first test point is the climate control unit 32P connector number 18, marked in blue, and the second test point is the outside air temperature sensor 2P connector number 1, also marked in blue. If continuity is confirmed, this indicates that the TAM wire is functioning correctly, and you can then proceed to step 4. Conversely, if continuity is lacking, it is necessary to repair any opens in the wiring between both units. In this final troubleshooting step, you will again check for continuity, but this time for the sensor COM line of the circuit. Similar to the previous step, your ignition must remain in the lock 0 position, and the connectors must be disconnected. Focus on the climate control unit 32P connector number 20, which is red, and outside air temperature sensor 2P connector number 2, which is also red. Testing for continuity between these 2 points will help confirm whether the sensor COM wire is operational. If continuity is present, this suggests that the wire is intact. Thus, the next step would be to replace the climate control unit. However, should continuity be absent, repairs will need to be made to the wire connecting the climate control unit and the outside air temperature sensor to restore functional communication between these components. After completing repairs related to DTC B1227, it's essential to verify that everything is functioning as intended. Begin by clearing the DTC using the HDS. This action will reset the system and allow for accurate monitoring of whether the issue has been resolved. Next, conduct a test drive and observe the vehicle's climate control performance to ensure that it responds correctly to changes in the outside air temperature. It's crucial to check if the system can maintain the desired temperature settings and that the sensors are functioning without triggering the error code. If everything operates smoothly and the DTC does not return, you can confidently conclude that the repair was successful. Verification is key in confirming that the problem has been thoroughly addressed and that the vehicle is back to optimal operating condition. To prevent recurrence of DTC B1227 and associated issues, it's important to incorporate regular preventive maintenance into your vehicle care routine. Begin by frequently inspecting the wiring connected to the outside air temperature sensor and the climate control unit for any signs of damage, such as fraying or wear. Additionally, periodically test the outside air temperature sensor's functionality to ensure accurate performance before discrepancies arise. Keeping the climate control system well maintained will not only improve overall passenger comfort, but also extend the life of the vehicle's components. Using protective coatings or materials on wiring can help guard against corrosion or damage due to environmental exposures over time. Taking these preventive steps will greatly reduce the likelihood of facing DTC reoccurrences in the future. In conclusion, the DTC B1227 signifies an open circuit in the outside air temperature sensor circuit of the Honda Civic from 2011 to 2015. The importance of the outside air temperature sensor cannot be overstated, as it directly influences the climate control system's ability to maintain comfortable conditions in the vehicle cabin. Following a systematic approach to troubleshooting, which includes verifying the sensor's operation, checking the wiring integrity, and replacing any faulty components, is essential for effective resolution. Proper diagnostics will not only resolve this specific error code, but can lead to improvements in overall vehicle functionality and reliability. With regular preventive maintenance, the longevity of the OAT sensor and related components can be secured, reducing the risk of future issues. Always prioritize thorough troubleshooting to maintain operational excellence in your vehicle. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.